Yes, sir.
My world famous chopped pork sandwich.
That man said world famous, man. Look at that, y'all.
Your boy Sleepy Brown, man. Chilling with Debo vibes out here, man. We have a good time. We smoking cigars. We doing it big out here, man. Y'all keep watching this show. Let's go.
You already know. My homie Sleepy Brown right here, boy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Come Debo. Debo.
Foooodie.
Why you tripping, Debo? We got my 40, homie. Come on, Debo. Stop it now.
Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, pimps and players, everybody between, it's your boy, one on Debo Vibes right here. Thank you so much for coming by an episode, the first episode of 2025 of Southside. Southside, Foooodie! I had to, y'all. How y'all doing? Now, it's been a long time since I've done a foodie video. So when I'm getting back into the mix of things, I gotta pick the best. I've heard a lot of great things about this place right here. So you wanna know where I'm at? I'm at Tooks Barbecue. Now, Tooks Barbecue is located right here in Rex, Georgia. The city of Rex is nestled right in between Morrow and Stockbridge. Beautiful city. I should know. I had a house in Rex before my divorce, my first divorce. Anyway, y'all. So I'm here right now to get some good barbecue and chop it up with my homeboy Isaac in there. We gonna eat good, y'all, and get some good down-home barbecue down here in Clayton County, Georgia. Rex, Georgia. Let me shut my mouth. Y'all hungry? I'm hungry. Let's go inside right here. Tooks Barbecue. Let's get it. Okay, foodies. Tooks Country Barbecue is located at 6012 Georgia State Route 42 in Rex, Georgia. Upon seeing Tooks for the first time, you may think it's just a older property on the side of the highway. Not so fast, my friend. This historic property in Rex is serving up amazing barbecue delicacies inside. They're Atlanta Falcons fans? Oh yeah, we're gonna get along just fine. Check it out, foodies. One of the great things about Tooks Barbecue is the authenticity. Like right now, I'm in the entrance, and you would think that you're in one of them old school houses, old school down south houses from way back in the day. And the structure of it still maintains, surprisingly. But this is non-traditional. This isn't like in no plaza or no store. This is an actual authentic barbecue house, man. And you get that feel when you walk into it. That's real. So speaking of walking in, let's go see what's up with here. All right, y'all, like I said, Tooks Barbecue down here in Rex, Georgia. And like I told y'all, man, it's the best barbecue down here. Heard a lot of good things about it. But now let's go ahead and talk to one of the dudes who contributes to it, my man Isaac. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm pretty good, man.
Man,
Thank you for coming.
For sure, man. Tell us a little about Tooks, man.
Hey, Tooks, we going on our 20th year. We've been here something me and my dad started.
Okay.
You know, started off small. We still small, you know, just bringing something good to the community.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So what I did was I came in here, had to get the rib tips. So I got the rib tips and the chopped pork sandwich. So I'm just going to show you what I'm working, what we working with right here. So we got right here. All right, show us what we got, man. We got your chopped sandwich.
Pork. Got your chopped pork sandwich.
All
and
right.
the sides I put on a potato salad and baked beans.
Yes, sir.
My world famous chopped pork sandwich.
That man said world famous, man. Look world famous, man. What else we got here?
We got the rib tips.
All right.
Once again, world famous. Homemade coleslaw, mac and cheese.
Look at that, y'all. Look at that, y'all. Steam still coming off. That's why you know it's fresh, man. That's how y'all know it's fresh, you know what I mean? So, man, let me ask you a quick question before we dive in right quick, man. The competition, well, not really competition, the amount of barbecue places down here is a lot of them, man.
Yeah.
What's one of the best things you like about this barbecue and what sets it above the rest, man, in your opinion?
What sets it above the rest is, well, first of all, everything is homemade.
Right.
You go to a lot of places, you know, stuff come out the can.
Right.
We cut our collard greens, clean them, you know, everything homemade. We get busy every day, 6 o'clock in the morning, you know, we get to it.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. And one of the main things I like this place, man, it's like it's a humble place, man.
Yeah.
And it ain't like the traditional spots, you know what I'm saying, you go to and just walking in here, you feel at home, man. But I'm gonna get my mouth shut. I'm hungry, man, so I'm about to dive in some of this good eats right here. We're gonna dive in. And one more thing, man, I see, man, everything I'm seeing right here, man, you see a lot of Falcons stuff, man. You Falcons fans,
Oh yeah,
man?
Falcons, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, even Georgia Tech, you know, they doing pretty good. But
They're
yeah,
doing good, man.
gotta rep the home team.
For sure. And I appreciate you, dog. I'm going to dive in right there,
Man, do your thing, man. Let
For
me know.
sure. All right, foodies, so check it out. Like I said, I'm right here at Took's Barbecue, and we're about to dive into the award-winning barbecue rib tips. We got some coleslaw as well, and we also got some macaroni and cheese for y'all. Let me show you what I'm working with right quick, then we're going to dive in. And here y'all go right quick. This is what we're working with right here. Took's Barbecue, Rex, Georgia. Got some mac and cheese right here for y'all too. Fresh coleslaw. And of course, we got the rib tips for y'all right here. So we're gonna do that. The chopped pork sandwich right here, y'all. So y'all ready to dive in right quick? Let's go ahead and dive in, y'all. Let's get some rib tips first. Got the tips right here, let's do it. See? Very tender, man. Extremely tender. Fresh. Look at that, y'all. Took's ain't playing. Excellent, sir. Yes, sir.
My son is on right now.
Okay. You can always tell when something is made with love. We in Atlanta, y'all. So Team Coke, and you can always tell something is made with love and passion, y'all. Just like he said, I just said a little bit ago. Everything is fresh, looks fresh, tastes fresh. All that, y'all. Get some coleslaw right here. Can I do that coleslaw? Crispy, crunchy. You can actually taste the cabbage inside. It's not all mayo or whatever. You can actually taste it. It's on one. Last but not least, y'all, let's go ahead and dive in this macaroni and cheese right here. There you go. Well, like I said, Joe, I got Mr. Took's in the background. He's a founder of this establishment right here. And I want to ask you a question, Mr. Took's. Like, what made you want to get into this business right here? And I used to say you guys have been doing this for over 20 years. What's your recipe, the secret to having a successful establishment like this right here?
Well, duration. You have to stay in one spot for a certain length of time in order to. The longer you stay at one place, the barbecue is one of the hardest things for people to stay in business on.
Yes, sir.
Because they don't give it time to grow. We've been here over 20 years. And barbecue is a dish that most people don't eat every day.
Yes, sir.
Maybe you eat once a week. We got some customer eat once every week. Got some customer eat once a month. But where one doesn't eat, you have to stay in the place long enough for other people.
Yes, sir.
New customer like yourself to come by.
And you got a passion on doing this right here. What made you want to go get into the business itself? Like to say, hey, I want to provide this to the community, some good food whenever they want. At what point you said at what point you said, like, look, I can make this establishment work. I can build it on my own.
I started cooking barbecue as a business back in '82.
Okay.
And the reason I started cooking barbecue because I had been working this job for a certain length of time, and by the time my first child was born, I was laid off. I had to pay for insurance out of my own pocket.
Oh wow, okay.
And then by the time my second son was born, I got laid off again.
Okay.
And so I made in my mind, this is it, So I went back to what I knew how to do. And cooking barbecue was an inheritance from my father.
Yes, sir.
He was one of the best barbecue cooks on an open flame you ever want to taste.
Yes, sir.
And that's what started me. I started out on one drum. And by the time I finished cooking side the road, I started out in a vacant parking lot.
Okay.
With 1 drum. And by the time that year over with, I had 5 drums. And then I moved inside of a building. This is our 3rd building.
Yes, sir.
And reason I got stuck here because it's not too far from where I live.
Okay.
It's less than 5 minutes from my home.
Okay.
And so we've been here ever since the first part of 2003.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you had to tell somebody or give any kind of advice to somebody on how to maintain an establishment like this and do it with professionalism and love and just to stick with it, what advice would you have to anybody who wants to get into the food business at all?
Well, do your research.
Yes, sir.
That's the first thing you got to do. Do your research. You know, you got friends and family will say, "Oh man, this is good barbecue. You ought to open up a place. You ought to do this. You ought to do that."
Mm-hmm.
But will you buy it? As long as it's free, you know, people will eat it.
Yes, sir.
But will you buy it? Will you come and support the business?
Right.
So I had friends all over. You need to open up. You need to do this. I can count my friends who supported this business for the 20-some odd years we've been here on one hand.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the way, that's the way the black dollar is. It don't circulate in the community.
I agree with that, sir. I agree with that. Well, I gotta say, man, this is quality right here. And for y'all don't know, like I said, anybody can just whip something up barbecue-wise and serve it to you and call it, say it's fresh. I bear witness, I'm actually seeing this establishment right here and all the love they put into it. And this is some fresh food right here, y'all. So I definitely urge y'all, if you're on the south side down here in Clayton County, please check out Took's Barbecue. And right here off of State Route 42, right, it's on the corner, State Route 42 and Rex Road. You can't miss it. Trust me, you can't miss it, y'all. So I want to say thank you for just telling your story, Mr. Took, and let me vibe out this awesome food right here, man.
I'm glad you enjoying it.
Absolutely.
Glad you enjoying it.
Absolutely. Well, that being said, y'all, I'm going to put a link in the description how y'all can check out Took's Barbecue. I'm going to finish this right here, have some more good conversation, and check it out. You'll be glad you did. Like I said, got the rib tips, which I just stored. I'm storing right now. And I got the chopped pork sandwich, which is to die for. A lot of times you get a chopped pork sandwich, it be dry and stuff. This sandwich right here is legit. This sandwich is legit, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. I had a little bit of the pork fall out, but it is what it is. It's crushing it. Took's Barbecue down in Rex, Georgia. That's the episode I got for y'all. More episodes to come of Southside Foodie. Until then, we will vibe out soon. All right. And guess what? Y'all see greatness in you like you see greatness in me. Man, I love y'all, man. From the top of my head, soles of my feet. It's your boy. One on Debo vibes right here, man. Took's Barbecue down in Rex, Georgia. Come check it out. As always, y'all, respect, love, and peace.
Debo.
I want some of Debo.